Hi, I'm Karen Vargas, Dean of Admissions, and I'm glad you're exploring Wake Forest University.
Hi, I'm Thomas Ray, Assistant Dean of Admissions, and I'm so glad you're exploring Wake Forest University.
Wake Forest invites you to pursue the life of the mind with enthusiasm, put our cherished motto of Pro Humanitate into action, build lifelong friendships, and connect your academic learning to the world through service, clubs, student government, athletics, civic engagement, field trips, study away, internships, and so much more. Wake Forest prepares you to live a life of meaning and purpose.
Our students take core courses that connect their learning across the social sciences, languages, literature, arts, mathematics, and humanities. And that breadth of exposure helps them think better, analyze harder, and communicate more effectively.
Students leave Wake Forest knowing what it means to be a citizen in a democratic society, making educated, thoughtful decisions and leading ethical change. So why consider Wake Forest? Come here because you want to be challenged. Come here because you want to understand yourself and society in new ways and from many different perspectives, including a few we'll explore together momentarily: research, discovery, performance, innovation, public engagement, creativity, and living in community. Come here because you want to surround yourself with smart, dedicated, passionate people from all over the world who want to build a better society across government, business, nonprofits, law, medicine, education, the arts, engineering, and the sciences. Let's hear from some of them now.
Hello, I'm Michelle Gillespie, Dean of the College at Wake Forest, and I'm absolutely thrilled to tell you about the dynamic, life-changing academic experience you can expect when you arrive on campus. The Engaged Liberal Arts is the heart of our mission at Wake Forest. Your time here will be shaped by incredible teacher scholars who are the very best in their fields and who build opportunities into their courses for you to learn how to carry your new knowledge into the world. You'll be exposed to situations that build and harness your flexibility, your creativity, your critical thinking, and your analytical skills. We want you to learn, to question, to grow, and to engage like you've never done before. You may find yourself designing sustainable housing plans for Habitat for Humanity as an engineering capstone project at Wake Downtown. Or you might write articles that investigate wrongful convictions in a course that's team taught by faculty from both our journalism program and law school. Whether it's curating an art exhibit or filming a documentary, improving the design of a medical device, or building a clean water system, the possibilities at Wake Forest are truly endless. Through our Engaged Liberal Arts philosophy, we invite students to explore themselves and their world as global citizens committed to discovering their passions and talents and leading lives in keeping with our motto of Pro Humanitate, which means for humanity. The Engaged Liberal Arts invites your professor's inventiveness to engage you, the student, in experiential learning across disciplines and areas of study. Some faculty include short classroom exercises that bring in real-world scenarios. Others create entire project-based courses. You might be asked, for example, to interpret a film and write a critique through different lenses, the lenses of women's gender and sexuality studies, or health and exercise science, or French. You might combine elementary education with physics for a semester-long collaboration teaching STEM to elementary school students, or perform a scene from a Spanish play to provide perspective and context for an advanced learning language course. Learning at Wake Forest is about embracing interdisciplinarity and the real-world reach of the liberal arts to achieve deeper understanding in order to meet our society's many needs. Once you finish your degree at Wake Forest, you will join our illustrious Wake Forest alumni family of scholars and activists, thinkers and creators, scientists and artists, all building a world where innovation and imagination is grounded in humanity. I hope you'll join us. Thank you.
At Wake Forest, the arts belong to everyone, regardless of major. From the studios and stages of Scales Fine Arts Center to our galleries and museum-quality arts collection, our students combine creative ingenuity with scientific rigor and business acumen.
It bears repeating. At Wake Forest University, the arts belong to everyone. Our arts faculty are here to ensure you will continue to thrive in the specific arts disciplines for which you have trained and poured hours into throughout your life. Similarly, Wake is a school that will reveal the way the arts can enhance everything else you will study here. In a recent survey, 45% of incoming students indicated the arts factored into their decision to choose Wake Forest. But 93% of our students who participate in performing arts organizations major in something other than the arts. Wake is a place that encourages cross-disciplinary investigation, and there are many opportunities for students to flex that creative development. First, Wake Forest is home to the Interdisciplinary Arts Center, our campus hub for connecting and funding projects between chemists and choreographers, painters and programmers, or musicians and storytellers. And there are many curricular and co-curricular opportunities where you can dig deep. Consider taking an arts management course in the art department that fuses the power of business expertise with the art museum and gallery worlds, or a course in Venice during the famed Venice Art Biennale event, or some of our non-Western course offerings. There are career treks to New York, Washington, D.C., and Atlanta each year, where students in the visual and performing arts can meet alumni working in creative, professional careers and learn about their journey from Wake Forest to the working world. At Wake, you'll also be exposed to our powerful arts alumni network. We love to connect students with successful producers, gallerists, stage designers, and performers, as well as medical professionals, CEOs, and attorneys who treasured their arts experiences at Wake, as you all become part of the international Wake the Arts family. No matter how much you study the visual and performing arts at Wake, know that arts majors and minors, theater historians, music theorists, ethnomusicologists are all attractive to both highly skilled arts fields and non-art fields alike because of the discipline, expressive creativity, critical thinking, and the collaborative skills they bring to bear. Consulting, project management, and digital communications are some of the high trajectory fields seeking our remarkable arts students. Wake Forest seeks out creative students by offering presidential scholarships for those who show exceptional talents in art, dance, music, theater, and debate. These scholars don't always pursue a major in the area of their talent, but they do participate actively in that discipline and serve as ambassadors for their art across campus. While you're a student here, there are so many student organizations ready to welcome you. The Anthony Aston Players, Wake Forest Student Theater Service Organization, the Lilting Banshees, a beloved and raucous improv comedy group, the Wake Forest University Dance Company, and a host of a cappella groups, to name a few. The Wake Forest University Art Collections Office and the Haynes and Start Galleries are also places excited to collaborate with you. Another tremendously distinctive facet of Wake Forest is our student art buying trip. Every 4 years, Wake Forest sends a group of selected students to New York City to purchase important contemporary artwork to add to our world-class art collections. But you don't need to travel to New York to experience world-class art. Locally, the Rinaldi House Museum of American Art and Gardens, as well as the Southeast Center for Contemporary Art, are all close by and open with free admission for all Wake Foresters. As the Associate Provost for the Arts, I can't wait to meet you. I invite you to visit me in the Provost's office in Rinaldi Hall when you arrive.
We're committed to developing passionate leaders in the humanities, but also in the world of business. In our highly ranked School of Business at Wake Forest, you'll build close relationships with renowned students, teachers, career coaches, and alumni. Be in any of our 4 majors, you'll develop business skills that will make you market ready.
Hi, my name is Kenny Herbst, and I'm the Associate Dean of the Undergraduate Business Program here in the School of Business at Wake Forest University. I would like to talk with you about our Undergraduate Business Program. Our Undergraduate Business Program was ranked 13th nationally in 2021 by Poets and Quants, a leading source for news and rankings of business schools. What makes our Undergraduate Business Program worthy of such a high ranking? Let me tell you. Number one, we offer expert career coaching from the time at which you begin your business journey with us. Our undergraduate market readiness and employment team here in the School of Business helps students leverage their business acumen in order to land desired internships and postgraduate jobs. 99% of our graduates are employed or in graduate school within 6 months of graduation. Number two, our strong alumni network of active business leaders is ready to guide and to mentor our students. Our aforementioned job placement numbers are outstanding, in part because of our supportive alumni network. Number three, our advisors. Our students rave about how wonderful our advisors are. Our advisors track your progress and will support you along your business school journey. Number four, our faculty. Put simply, our faculty love to teach. They're here because they really enjoy working with students and developing relationships with them. In the School of Business, you will have small classes and lots of personalized attention from our faculty. Number five, the various majors from which you can choose within the School of Business. Let's talk a bit about these now. First, our accounting major. Our reputation in accounting is outstanding and is bolstered by our engaged alumni network and tremendous success on the CPA exam. We build meaningful internships into the accounting curriculum, and our students can work their way onto a fast track to a master's degree if desired. Second, our business and enterprise management major. Often you will hear this major referred to as our BEM major. The BEM major affords students an opportunity to customize their course plan according to their passions and interests. Students receive a strong foundation in business concepts and they land amazing internships. Many of our majors encourage internships, but the BEM major requires one. BEM majors can also choose one of the following concentrations: marketing, international business, new product development, or management consulting. And BEM students can even build their own concentration. Third, our finance major. Here you'll engage in analytical thinking and problem solving. You'll develop technological skills applicable in real-world settings, making you market ready for phenomenal placement opportunities in both corporate finance and financial services. Fourth, our math business major. The math business major is one that we offer jointly with the Department of Mathematics and Statistics over in the college. Here we prepare our students for careers that require data analytics-based approaches to problem solving. In our highly ranked Wake Forest School of Business, you will build close relationships with terrific career coaches, alumni, faculty, and peers while developing business skills that will prepare you well for the market. We hope to have an opportunity to work with you soon, right here in beautiful Farrell Hall in the Wake Forest School of Business.
Of course, the biomedical sciences and engineering are an integral part of our engaged liberal arts core too. Our STEM programs marry, for instance, engineering, aesthetics, and a commitment to public service.
Hi, I'm Dr. Olga Pirakos, founding chair and professor of the Wake Forest Engineering Program. Wake Downtown is a 151,000 square foot extension of Wake Forest University, just a few miles from Reynolda campus. Dedicated to engineering and the biomedical sciences, Wake Downtown is in the heart of Innovation Quarter in downtown Winston-Salem. Our downtown campus offers state-of-the-art research and teaching facilities that feature hands-on teaching labs, project-based studios, and advanced research labs. Wake Downtown is in the same building as the Wake Forest Bowman Gray School of Medicine. Biotech Place and the Wake Forest Institute for Regenerative Medicine are just a short walk away, so undergraduates have access to a variety of settings for undergraduate research, volunteer work, and clinical shadowing. And we're not only STEM. Street photography, urban planning, the literature of Herman Melville, and a variety of other courses are taught at Wake Downtown, as it's the ideal location for exploration both in and outside the classroom. Plenty of community events take place in this area too, ranging from the Maya Angelou Garden Party to local charity fundraising events, concerts, and community studio art classes. We combine our historical liberal arts core with our STEM focus, and what do we see? A student developing an artificial prosthetic, with the functionality derived from engineering and the form inspired by studio art, a student developing a solution to restore a local water ecosystem informed by historical knowledge and interviews with community members. It's an engaged brand of engineering that transcends science and math and enters into a realm of limitless possibility that benefits humanity. It's all a short and free ride from campus. A Wake Forest University shuttle runs between Reynolda and Wake downtown year-round and every 12 to 15 minutes. Above all, we believe it is important for our students to bring their whole and authentic selves to the classroom, their education, and all their pursuits. We view engineering and the biomedical sciences as science, as art, as innovation, and as a humanistic experience.
Most Wake Forest students choose to study abroad. In fact, 80% of our undergraduates have an academic study abroad experience.
This number is among the highest in the nation and puts us perennially in the top 5 for study abroad participation.
We offer customized advising through the Center for Global Programs and Studies, where students meet one-on-one with an advisor to find the best study abroad program for them. Many of those courses are directly through Wake Forest. Our university allows 3 residential house programs in London, Vienna, and Venice. We're actually the only top 30 university to own 3 international houses.
In addition, we operate other semester-length, center-based programs in Spain, England, Denmark, Japan, Chile, and France. We offer programs in the San Francisco Bay Area and Washington, D.C. And importantly, we offer scholarships to help you study abroad. GPS provides $500,000 annually in study abroad specific scholarships. These awards are both need and merit-based. We hope to give you the chance to expand your worldview.
Because bridging academic concepts and real-world experience is the ideal for which we strive each day. Here you will choose a curriculum that thrills you and at the same time will give you expert knowledge and skills. Early and intentional engagement is the key. It is the philosophy of the OPCD and Wake Forest as a whole.
From your very first day at Wake Forest, you have the support of the nationally acclaimed Office of Personal and Career Development. Our office equips you with the tools and skills to be career and life ready. At Wake Forest, you can take a college to career course for credit, gain access to top employers and well-connected alumni, get funding for your professional development, for an internship or to start a company, and work with career coaches and professionals who will help you every step of the way, whether you're looking for an internship, graduate school, or your first job. Wake Forest is ranked as one of the top schools for career outcomes. For 9 consecutive years, on average, 96% of our graduating classes have secured full-time employment or acceptance to graduate school within 6 months of graduation. You have a unique and exciting path in your future, and we're here to help you find it and to provide you with the opportunities to acquire the skills and experience necessary to follow that path in its entirety and to become career and life ready at Wake Forest and for the rest of your life.
A Wake Forest education is an incredible investment in your future. And while that investment is an expense, it does not have to be expensive. First of all, Wake Forest is committed to meeting 100% of demonstrated need with a combination of grants, scholarships, work study, and loans. We are committed to making a Wake Forest education accessible.
We encourage families to utilize the Wake Forest Net Price Calculator, available on our financial aid website, which will help to determine your eligibility for need-based aid. Your next step will be to apply for aid by completing the CSS profile and FAFSA forms, both of which Wake Forest utilizes to determine financial aid eligibility. So what about merit-based scholarships at Wake Forest? Yes, we have some, and yes, they are very selective. Our talent-based scholarship, the Presidential Scholarship for Distinguished Achievement, requires a separate application. Finalists for all other merit-based scholarships are selected through the admissions process, with information we glean from the admissions application and the personal interview. Don't forget that in order to be considered for merit-based scholarships, your completed admissions application should be submitted by November 15. In these ways, and a myriad of others, Wake Forest is committed to providing a diverse and inclusive community for students, faculty, and staff. A major part of our focus on ideas and perspectives is encountering them alongside those who have not traditionally had access to the college experience. Our First Generation program provides financial, academic, and personal support to the students who are the first in their families to attend college. Nate French, director of the Magnolia Scholars, educates us about this innovative programming.
Welcome to Wake Forest. My name is Nate French. I'm an associate teaching professor in the Department of Communication and also the director of our Magnolia Scholars program, which supports students who are the first in their families to attend college. Many often wonder why Wake Forest is so focused on first-generation students. The reason why is because those are the students who built Wake Forest. We go back in time, when we look back at our history, when we were that tiny little school in the forest of Wake County. It was the first-generation students who built Wake Forest, and we will never forget that part of our story. At Wake Forest, we have several different programs to support first-generation students. The First in the Forest program supports all students who are the first in their families to attend college. For us, first in your family means that of those who look after you, the guardians, the moms and dads, that in the household, you are the first to attend college. It doesn't matter if your brother or sister went. We also have on our campus what we call First in Flight. First in Flight is a student organization that's led by first-generation students that's really attuned to their interests. And of course, we have the Magnolia Scholars Program. The Magnolia Scholars Program includes 30 students in each class. Those 30 students really highlight the program. We make sure that those students have access to pre-orientation. They will also take a first-year experience class with me, and I also meet with them throughout their time at Wake Forest. Our most intensive meetings are in the first and second year, where students are getting used to Wake Forest. We make sure that they understand how to navigate the system, how to engage with faculty, and how to participate in everything that is Wake Forest. Finally, when those students graduate, they will take a class in financial literacy as we introduce them to the world. Thank you for looking at Wake Forest. I sincerely hope to be able to support you and your child.
My job here is to recruit and enroll the most talented and promising students from around the world who bring a variety of insights and perspectives to our classrooms. This work is at the heart of Wake Forest's motto, Per Humanitate, which seeks to inspire, support, and influence us toward a common good, the flourishing of community.
Hello, my name is Jose Villalba, Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion and Chief Diversity Officer at Wake Forest University. The Office of Diversity and Inclusion is primarily focused on promoting inclusive practices and enhancing a sense of belonging on Wake Forest campus. Though known to most students for the programs and engagement offered through the Intercultural Center, the LGBTQ+ Center, and the Women's Center, the overarching administrative unit known as ODI establishes practices and influences policies that strive to promote equity for students, staff, and faculty across the institution. As a new student at Wake Forest, you'll experience the influence of ODI during the summer before classes begin by participating in an online learning opportunity that centers inclusion and diversity, and how we value our collective humanity as well as honor our unique identities. During New Deek Week, the 3 centers and the ODI leadership welcome new students by offering programming and co-curricular opportunities that speak not only to the importance of welcoming all new students, but also doubling down on the need to lift up each other as we climb to our new heights as college students. Finally, throughout your first year as a Wake Forest student, you will have literally hundreds of programs, events, and chances to meet with ODI staff, as well as get to know peers from across the spectrum of Wake Forest student body. There are so many different ways for you to make the most of your time at Wake Forest, from challenging yourself academically and focusing on your personal social development, to committing to your overall wellness and getting ready for what comes after graduation. All of those touch points are enhanced by your intentional commitment to developing your awareness and understanding of social and cultural distinctions. The Office of Diversity and Inclusion, in collaboration with academic and administrative units on campus, is here to help you learn and appreciate who you are as well as those around you. It's all in the spirit of Pro Humanitate, which, as Wake Forest Associate Professor Emeritus James Powell writes, calls us to consider what we are as human beings and what constitutes genuine human flourishing. We look forward to engaging in those considerations with you.
Wake Forest proudly competes in the NCAA Division I Atlantic Coast Conference. As a founding member of the ACC, Wake Forest Demon Deacon teams have won 9 national championships in 5 sports, including men's tennis and men's soccer. Our football and basketball teams practice and perform in the state-of-the-art Sutton Center, LJVM Coliseum, and Truist Field. The football, baseball, and men's and women's basketball teams play about a mile away on Deacon Boulevard. All athletic tickets are free and guaranteed to all students. Across Wake Forest Road is Kentner Stadium, home of our 3-time NCAA field hockey champions and our track teams. Kentner is one of 2 major sports venues on this campus. The other is Spry Stadium, which an NCAA.com fan survey recently called one of the nation's best spots to watch college soccer. And many students join the Screaming Demons to cheer on their teams. It's the largest student organization on campus and gives Wake Forest students special access to sporting events. They have helped the Division I Demon Deacons to national prominence in the nation's toughest conference, the ACC. Finally, 90% of Wake Forest undergraduates participate in at least one intramural team or individual sport. Whether it's indoor volleyball, badminton, soccer, or many other options, students get involved in our holistic approach to physical well-being. Director of Athletics John Curry is excited to share more.
Welcome to Deektown. Did you know that Wake Forest plays at the highest level of intercollegiate athletics? In 1953, Wake Forest was one of 7 founding members of the Atlantic Coast Conference. And right here in North Carolina on Tobacco Road, we're part of the Big 4. We celebrate victories over the Blue Devils, the Tar Heels, and the Wolfpack together. In fact, your Wake Forest football team is 8-time Big 4 champions, and we're 44-20 against in-state opponents in the 21st century.
Big wins on the field or court lead to lifelong memories for you and your fellow classmates. Part of being a Wake Forest student means that you will have the best seats in the house, like right here at Spry Stadium. And athletics delivers on its goal of providing the best fan experience in North Carolina. Whether it is our annual Wake the Demons event or a fireside event at Manchester Plaza to watch our women's basketball team in the NCAA tournament, opportunities abound for us to celebrate Wake Forest victories together. Be sure to download the free Screamin' Demon Rewards app for more information.
The difference at Wake Forest, our Power 5 program is not just something you're a fan of, it's something you're a part of. You may live in the same hall as NFL draft picks like Carlos Boogie Basham, MLS professionals like Machop Chol and Isaiah Parente, or professional golfers like Jennifer Kupcho or Will Zalatoris. You will be in classes with student athletes who are among the NCAA's best as it relates to our astounding academic progress rate and graduation success rate.
Wake Forest has won 9 NCAA team and 10 NCAA individual championships. Additionally, the Deacs have captured 53 ACC team titles and 197 ACC individual championships. Hall of Famers and Olympians like Arnold Palmer, Tim Duncan, Brian Piccolo, Chris Paul, De'Erica Hamby, and Kelly Dotson hold up the pro immunitate standard that individuals like the legend Maya Angelou set. It's all on us to continue that legacy.
I hardly knew anyone when I moved into Kitchen House as a freshman in 1989. And when I graduated in 1993, I had great memories and had established lifelong friendships made right here in Winston-Salem. Did you know There are dozens and dozens of Demon Deacons working in the sports world as executives in college or professional sports or coaches. Whether you are interested in a career in sports or just want to help the Demon Deacons win, there are lots of opportunities for you to get involved. Wake Forest Athletics has hundreds of students who assist on a yearly basis. From hosting ESPN's iconic college football pregame show, College Game Day, to celebrating on the quad after a big win, there is truly nothing like the Power 5 experience you will have during your time at Wake Forest University. Thanks for your interest in our world-class university, and go Deacs.
As you can tell, at Wake Forest, you'll be supported throughout your learning and discovery by a community of faculty, staff, peers, and alumni eager to advise and mentor you. You'll work hard, probably harder than you've ever worked, but you will embrace the work because you will love the challenge and recognize its value. Your academics will be at the heart of your whole student education because our academic environment is extraordinary. Our Wake Forest faculty members are exceptional teachers-scholars who are dedicated to your intellectual and personal growth, even as they are renowned in their fields of study and eager to share that knowledge with you. We'd like to invite you to visit campus if you haven't already. Please visit our website at admissions.wfu.edu to register for an in-person campus tour or watch our campus tour video.
We trust if you visit, whether on campus or online, you will see this is a remarkable place. Thank you for joining us.